It's me again. Yard work is done, and the only thing I have to say is it sucks to not be 18 anymore. If you know, you know. As I was working on the yard, a big shout out again to Bachtop. Was listening to the rest of his Q&A. I think he did a 2-hour, 30-minute thingy. And there was a question that someone asked him if they could recreate his setup with Behringer gear. He's got some pretty expensive gear. He makes it very clear that you don't need that. I agree with that. I think we all know this. And it got me thinking, first of all, he has planted the dub flag in me. Got me to do something a while back. I like the simplicity of it. I like, just the mind state it puts you in. Very relaxing. Also, just easy to make from what I gathered. And as I was doing the yard work, I thought, hey, let's see if we can bring this thing back to life. A little backstory, I tried to sell this, and Swappa apparently has a rule that if nobody looks at it for a period of time, they remove the listing. So I'm going to take that as a sign from the universe. And I was thinking, okay, dub is pretty basic. I'm going to need, some kicks or drums or whatever you want to call it, bass and melody. I could be wrong. Oh, and reverb and delay. That's how I kind of understand it. And if you want to give some tips down below, trust me, I'm a sponge. I'm not trying to be perfect with it. I'm not, trying to be by the book. But I thought, okay, I can just do that. Because right now this thing is just for watching YouTube videos and checking mail. I can't do all of the things that I can do on the newer iPads. And it's only 5 years old, but anyway. So I figured, hey, there's no rules, right? You can do this to make music with, and I'm not, someone who is, it's got to be analog. I don't care about that, digital versus analog. It's good enough for me, and I can find a use for this. And it's really when I'm outside of the hutch. So I could just be sitting out here on the patio, pop in some AirPods, and create something. Then I was thinking, well, LumaFusion struggles on this, but then I thought, no, let's just raw dog it and ship it naked right from here to YouTube. There's no need for me to do a bunch of post and editing. Again, good enough. Stop overthinking it and just ship it. And it'll get me to do something. And then as I continue to do this, I can get that muscle memory. As I do this along the way, I'm sure there will be comments about, add this, try this, do that, and definitely soak that in, and then just start adding my own flavor to it. But I really, I'm not one that's big about genres and trying to, learn all the techniques. I'm just not that patient. But when something speaks, and again, I got to say it again, I really dig the vibe that Bach puts out. Very level-headed, down to earth. At least what I hear on the tubes. I mean, I don't know the guy, and I acknowledge that, but from what I'm hearing, very genuine cat, and I really enjoyed just having his jams on. And that's the one thing I enjoy about the long form content of music is, it's great for yard work or things that are, help pass the time. All right, I'm rambling on, but yeah, it's a little personal project, and it'll be fun, and I think I can do what I need to do, keep it simple, and that's all I need to use it for. And I'm good with that because there are other toys down there in the hutch that can do a lot of things, but maybe this is just about keeping it simple, but more importantly, about having fun. And I hope you're having fun too. Thank you for your time. I hope to get you another video. Until then, you know the drill. Keep jamming.